Hi, welcome to the introduction to SMS Advertising. Today we're just going to go over some of the technology that is up and coming and wanted to show you through the slides that we provided for you just some of the technology, how it's changing the world, and a lot of these are technology that you know about like Twitter, Google, eBay, Apple, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Microsoft Windows. These are all Fortune 500 companies that have just changed the way technology has changed, and they're changing the world and how we see it and what we do. Basically, where are you spending your time? I mean, a lot of people have smartphones, laptops, internet, DirecTV. I know myself, a lot of us spend time reading our emails constantly, and now the new technology is the smartphones where you can read, watch TV, the iPads, and all the other pads that are coming out like the BlackBerry. These are where people are spending a ton of their time and using the technology that we have because it's changed from those Fortune 500 companies. The impact on the technology is the biggest impact is on business. The old traditional ways versus the new ways. A lot of us see how traditional was horse and buggy, and now we have hybrid and electric cars. Telecommunication used to be over landlines and long distance, and we know that's obsolete. Everybody has cell phones, unlimited packages where they can call anywhere to anyone, anytime, and talk all day long. And we know with teenagers that's used most all the time. Today with music and movies, back in the old days that you used to have to go to the retail stores to rent the DVDs, the movies, and things like that. Now it's so instant. Music and videos are downloaded instantly through iTunes, Netflix. You can watch them through your gaming systems or even on your iPhones or iPads. And that's how technology is just impacting us today. On our next slide, I wanted to just let you know that local advertising used to be in the yellow pages. That's where businesses went. They would go put their advertising in the yellow pages, and that's how you were found. But today, everybody's shifting to the Google because Google is actually the biggest company out there that everybody does most of their web searching for, and that's where the money is. And you definitely don't want to get left behind on this transition with technology and where everybody's going with it. The New York Times said, search advertising is probably the most effective form of marketing ever invented. No other form of online advertising or offline advertising for that matter has come close to matching the effectiveness of search ads. And that is so true, and you'll see that in some of the other slides that we're going to show you here currently. Local advertising, just in a current study, $155 billion was spent on local advertising in 2009, which is about 7.3 online spending. They are projected up to 50% will be spent online within the next 10 years, which is about a $77 billion move. And most of those will be small businesses to make the last move. If you're a small business owner, I would suggest you definitely take a look at this and see why you want to move now instead of later. Okay, on our next slide, we want to show you where that $155 billion is going and how much of it is yours. Traditional advertising are losing their effectiveness. Most people were using phone directories, newspapers, TV and radio, telemarketing, direct mail, print ads, and email. And where is yours? Where is your phone directory? Newspapers, as you can see, a lot of the newspapers today are declining rapidly. A lot of people don't want to read the newspaper because they can get all the information online. TV and radio. Most people are now switching to XFM, DVR, TiVo, Hulu because they don't want to see all this ads and commercials. They want to get direct to the point. Telemarketing Most people want to be on the do not call list. And direct mail, 1 to 2% yield is where how many effective people you'll get, and the other 98% is basically your trash can. The print ads, the cost is just rising just because so many people are trying to get their information out there to the media and to their contacts, and it's just costing them more and more because they have to reach out to more and more to get to the same amount of customers. And email, you all know that we get spammed all the time, and all we do is hit delete, or it just goes into our spam file. And as you can see, these are all declining markets. The money transfer, as you can see, is going from newspapers to Facebook and Google, from your mailbox to YouTube, and from TV to Twitter. That's where all the money is being transferred. That's where it's all going, and that's where we all spend it. Now, our page 2 and beyond, that's where most people in small businesses look and say, wow, how do I get on page 1 of Google? How do I get that? But do most people go past the first page of Google? No. And that's why they feel that their ad is right here on the side of the road in nowhere. How many people are actually seeing that? Is a small business going to be able to compete with a Walmart or a Target or Mrs. C's Cookies? No, they don't have the budget, and they're having a hard enough time getting advertising on that first page of Google and getting them ranked up. And that's why with technology on the SMS text messaging advertising, this is where you can get ranked, you can get on that first page and be seen, and not seen in the desert like the last slide. This is where your web presence is needed to be. This is where you want to be, where the traffic is. You want to be seen by everybody and everything. The next major transfer is the SMS text messaging. 76 million customers prefer text messaging over radio or TV. 80% of those mobile users keep their devices with them all the time. I know myself, I have my phone on me almost 24/7. I think it's almost Velcroed to me. And then 94% of text messages are read. I know if I get one, I'll grab my phone quickly, read it, and see what it's about, because to me it's instant. I need to know what's going on. I need to have the information quickly. And only 3% of the market campaigns offer text messaging. So we're in the right place at the right time. And basically, how are you engaging? How do you contact your friends, your family, your coworkers, your business contacts and clients? Are you using these devices? Are you catching them all the time? Or are you doing it through newspapers, TV, radio, and things that aren't really catching their attention? Mobile is influencing who? As you can see on the right-hand side, Coca-Cola gets it right away. They understand that SMS advertising is where it's at, and they're already engaging onto this. Of the 270 million U.S. cell phones currently subscribed, over 96% of them are SMS capable, and it is rising daily. In the U.S., there's over 84 billion text messages that are sent out each month, and in just 2009, there was over 1 trillion text messages sent out. How many of those did you get? Cell phone penetration in the U.S. has surpassed cable TV, web access, and home PCs because it interacts instantly, and that's how we want our gratification, instantly. Why do you want to use text ads? There's a lot of good reasons here. You can do mass alerts. You can do reminders. If you have a huge business, you want to remind your clients, your customers about information. You might want to be able to make announcements. If you're a business and you have an opening, you can make an announcement that the first person that responds to this will be able to fill in that spot. You can have one-day specials like a pizza restaurant or a yogurt shop. You have a one-day special and get it out to your customers so that they know that there's urgency, and that's why they want to come to you. You can also promote new products. A new store owner. A lot of times people don't get to know that there's a new store opening, and by having your text ad out there, you're going to reach the numbers of people that you would not know or they would not know about you, and now you can tell them about your new store opening and have a huge grand opening. They also have timely events. A lot of us want to know of events that are going on and current, but we don't know because there's so much information out there, and with text messaging you can get that instantly. And another great text ad that is good is the digital coupon. Everybody out there wants to save money, whether you've got tons of it or a little bit amount of it. Digital coupons are huge. This is where everybody can have those coupons. You don't have to clip them out. You don't have to take the time to search through all those newspaper ads and articles that you throw in the trash can anyhow. You can have it right there on your phone. You can take it with you, and you can show it to the client or the customer. Some of the popular business directories, you know, the ones like Merchant Circle, Yellow Pages, they already get it. Those were old businesses. People used to go and buy those and get those yellow books and stuff. Now we use the Yellow Pages for door stops. My wife even has used it as a step ladder to step up and grab stuff. But these huge businesses understand that they've got to keep up with the trends, and they are online and they're doing the same thing. They're using the text advertising, text messaging to do this. Some of the quick things about Digital Hub targeting the local market is with Geo Opt-in, you can reach many of these different major websites, search engines, mobile marketing, social networks, and do that all through an optimized landing page. Let me go back just to 1 second, just to show you that with the text message advertising, Google would put you in the first page of search marketing because you're instant, you're moving, you're changing, and that's what they look for the most. eBay, Yahoo, AOL, YouTube, Rolling Stone, major websites, you are competing with them and are out there. As a small business owner, I know that I want to compete with these businesses. Your mobile marketing, you've got it right there in your hand. You're instant. Your gratification is instant, and that helps everybody to know about you. And then, of course, in the social networks like MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, things like that, you're out there instantly because you're in the hands of everybody else. Some common sense comparisons. Most businesses are already spending money on advertising their businesses, usually in ways that are not as effective as they used to be. Geo Opt-in simply carves out some of these dollars to help create their complete geo-targeted website campaign. Like I said earlier, you know, people used to spend their money in the phone directories, the newspapers, TV, telemarketing, direct mail, print ads, and email. And now they're transitioning and shifting to Geo Opt-in. Why? Because it's going to save them money. They're going to have a turnkey website presence that'll compete with in the Googles, the eBays, the Amazons, and everything else. You'll save money. It's going to be more effective. Why? Because you're not putting all your money onto paper and into the airwaves. You're putting it on to the mobile devices. You're going to get measurable results. You're going to be on Google and have one of the top searches. You'll be able to compete with Facebook, be able to be in that search media. You'll also have the maps. You'll have directories talking about your businesses, and you'll have the text messaging, which is instant. I do want to thank you for attending our information video. If you'd like to work with us, please contact the consultant who referred you to this video, and they'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks. Have an awesome day.